Okay, my friends, let's talk about vibrato. Vibrato is such an important technique for playing guitar. This is Blues Power 101. I mean, vibrato to me, I think, is the most single-handedly most important and expressive tool when it comes for me to play the guitar. Now, think about it like this. When you hear your favorite players and you can recognize them by their tone, but you can recognize them by the way that they play a solo, the way they bend the string and shake it. Now, for me, you can hear B.B. King, right? And you'll hear this sound like a... that shake of the note. You can hear Stevie Ray Vaughan. You can hear Jimi Hendrix. You can hear Eric Clapton. All of these little techniques, all of these little shakes of the strings, it really plays in to making a player's blueprint of what they sound like. When you hear your favorite players play, you go, oh, that's Slash, that's David Gilmour, that's Billy Gibbons. Quite simply, a lot of that has to lend to their vibrato. Vibrato is the act of taking a note on the guitar and simply using your fingers, using your wrist, and using a little bit of your elbow to shake the note in order to cause an effect of it going up and down. Think about a telephone wire, right? If we flick it and it goes like this, and there's tension, but there's this even kind of shake, and then eventually comes to be. That is like a vibrato. So check this out. If I'm on the 9th fret of my G string, and I'm using my middle finger, and I am going to put a fast vibrato. So how I start that is, I'll have my thumb as an anchor, and with this finger, you'll get this sound. Again. What if I want to slow it down a little bit? Okay, let me use the touch in my hand and slow that down. What if I want to make it a little wider sounding? What if I want to make it super wide but slow? What if I want to make it so aggressive and fast that it sounds like it's a sting? That's kind of crazy. So vibrato has many shades to this technique, and it's a personal quest to develop your vibrato. For me, developing this technique was single-handedly one of the things I worked on the most, because I knew that when I played guitar, especially blues power, I wanted to play that blues and rock. I really wanted to have a quality to my notes and my vibrato. When you could hear it, you knew it was me. It's such a cool, important thing that you can really get into, and it's yet again a technique we are going to peel back the layers on, and you are going to be learning more about vibrato as you develop in your guitar journey. So, real quick, let's talk about it this way. On our high E string, 7th fret, let's use our index finger. And what I want you to do is think of a vibrato at this moment as 3 types of speeds: slow, medium, fast. A great technique for developing this is to simply take a note, let's say our 7th fret on our high E, with our index, and let's shake the note very slow. Here we go. It sounds like this. And now what I'm doing here is I'm not squeezing with tension on my hands. I'm basically using the lower side of my left hand palm going into my forearm, into my elbow, to put almost a light shake like this. Think about if I was using my thumb and this finger to twist a door handle. That's more of the movement, right? My thumb, remember, is my anchor, and my index, quite simply, is just applying enough pressure, and it is the pivot point to my palm. Here we go. And now a little dab will do you. You don't need to sit there and think you need to shake it so hard to get so much sound out of it. Vibrato can be very, very small and very effective. So a great exercise to start working on your vibrato is trying to do this slow, medium, hear it in your head. You hear that? And then fast. And you'll see that with each one of these, I'm not tensing up, I'm not trying to get too much out of it. I'm simply just adding more of a shake to the lower end of my palm, into my forearm, into my elbow. Yet again, slow, medium, fast. And if you want to try, find it in your ear how far up, because remember, you want to keep it even. It's an even keel. Think in your head, the string, it goes up and down, just about the same level. So no matter what note I hit, I want to keep it constant. Because if you have a vibrato that isn't, it can start to sound like this. Is that the right way? It starts to sound like a cat squealing. You don't want that. You want to keep it very, very nice and even keel. So yet again, even if I wanted to be more aggressive, let's say I'm on the 7th fret of my G string with my index. Nice and fast. Fast and tight. Fast and wide. There is so much expression in vibrato. So developing this technique is going to help you out so much in finding your personal journey into your own voice. I truly think that between a vibrato, any player that has a great vibrato is really a cut above on a quality that really separates you in a very vocal way. When you hear a good vibrato, you know it. So develop this technique and listen. If you have some questions on maybe your hand placement, how far to bend and pull on the note, how much to shake it, anything, send me a video so I can analyze what you're doing and I can help you out. I'll send you a video back and we will get your vibrato up and cooking.